Good evening, internet enthusiasts, and welcome to the most popular geography show on the internet to date, and probably ever. This is Geography Stories. I am your host, a woman who is barely bathed this December, and I'm beaming in from a brand new location. I spent 6 hours getting this set ready, so I hope you like it. Now, this is what am I going to call it? A Tide You Over episode. I have something very special planned for a future episode, inspired by new fan of the channel, Servo Sonnies. But today we're going to play the two most popular segments on the internet today, and that is the Random Place Generator game and Crap Map Spectacular. And they are both seasonally themed. That's a stretch. Anyway, I will minimize my mug and we'll play these crap maps. And more importantly, learn something about a random place in the world. Let's do this. All right, mug minimized. Now let's generate that random place. So we got a place called Maglaman and it's in the Philippines. So let's check this joint out. All right, back again. I couldn't find sufficient information to speak on Maglement, so we're going to generate another place. My apologies. All right, we have as Nick, and it's in Poland. Let's take a look. I think that's how you say it. Raznik, probably not, is in the Masovian Voivodeship, which is in east central Poland, which was once inhabited by the West Slavic tribe or a Laketic tribe that inhabited this region, which is now, of course, modern day Poland. Not unlike parts of Romania, it's quite famous for its wooden architecture. That's typically made from a type of pine or oak and is often quite ornate. I neglected to charge my computer. Roman Tito while I get the electricity. Okay, back. While I was plugging in the PowerPoint that I plugged this into, I noticed for the first time since moving in to this secret location, the little light dots aren't where they typically would be. It's got some like fancy bougie placement and it's made it look like the light switch is rolling its eyes at me. I'll put the photo on the screen. See, I'm a lunatic. What's with that? That's new. I've never seen anything like that before. Anyway, back to more important things. So on the tourist information page, it's asking residents, gardeners, and tourists if they know about Kirpi, BRT Kirpi. I mentioned the Kirpi cuisine before, or maybe just the people. I think it's one of the perhaps known for its blood sausage and Geoguessr's favorite dumpling, pierogi. They're in their fridge right now. Or they. So this area has some quite famous or specific biodiversity. I'll show you a couple of things now. First up, we have curlews. I'm in love with this bird already. Water pose. We've got red shags. Check out the stilts on this bird. This is a pretty bird. Big fan. We've got the black-tailed godwit. I don't know why they're highlighting the black tail. I would be drawing attention to the terrifying beak that looks like a pencil that's been sharpened for 40 minutes. These birds all look suspiciously swampy. Not that there's anything wrong with being a swamp bird. I love swamp birds. I'm just going to go back to the tourist website page because I found a line that I love. Here it is. It says, it's mentioned all these swamp birds, beavers and elks in the mix too. It says that the areas are known for the underestimated sparrows, swallows, larks, nightingales. The underestimated sparrow. I love how they're trying to, boost up the reputation of sparrow there. I love sparrows, and it looks like this council website does too. The underestimated sparrow. Very good. I agree, they're also underestimated. All right, this confirms that they are swamp birds. They organize walks in swamps, fields, forests, and meadows. And if nature is not enough, we will take you to the wooden churches known as the Kirpi cottages. Let's take a look at those now. Okay, so here are some examples of the traditional Kirby houses from the 18th and 19th centuries, built by the Kirby ethnographic group. Very cool. Insulated with some hay, it looks like. Another one over here with this flower decoration over the door. Also very cool. And a thatched roof. So these cottages are usually found in the Kierpiowska or Kierpiaw forests in Poland. That is a collective name for two forests, one being the Bialo forest, I think. Yeah, this one here is the Bialo forest, and then the other forest over here, what's it called? I'll look it up in a sec. Anyway, these two forests are, I think, referred to as the white and green forest, and they're known as the green lungs of Poland. There we go. All right. I think we shall move on to the rest of the show. Bye, Swamp Bird. Oakley dokley. So now it's time for a little bit of crap map spectacular. You already know criteria. Today's words are cats, cakes, sunglasses, servos, and dinner, because I love dinner. All right. So the first map I've picked is called Yum Dinner, and it meets all the criteria. One explorer, 5 locations, no likes. Might get your second like today. Death Grip 69. All right. And the second is called Cakes and Candles, my G, and that is created by LP2000. Thank you very much. Next, this is the only map I could find with the word sunglasses, and it's called Men in Sunglasses Visit Lady Dice Memorial Gardens. All right. The next one is Servo Mate, and that is by Ben Williams. Thank you, Ben. Let's play. This episode is, of course, brought to you by Burger. No, it sure ain't. But feel free to get involved, Burgerings. These Burgerings were supplied by Servo Sunnys, so thank you very much. Burgerings are so good. All right, cats. This round is dedicated to all the cat lovers in my life. Speaking of cats, I think a cat is just about to grace our presence. No, it's asleep on the bed. I forgot to turn off, moving. But we can just refrain. We can't refrain. I moved immediately. I'm going to go back and I'm going to switch compasses because you all know how I do not like that compass. We're a classic compass kind of gal. I'm going to zoom out because that is permitted. We're at the front of a butcher, so that cat better fuck off real quick. Here's the cat in question. It's looking like it's having a hard time. I hope that cat is doing well. What do we got here? Meridian cereals. I wonder if we're located on a meridian. We have English text. That is useful. So, an English speaking country in Africa. What are we thinking? I was thinking Kenya, East Africa. That's useful. North, south, east. That checks out for Kenya. Keep looking. Oh, it literally says Kenya right there. Kenya MPYA guest house accommodation. We'll just go for Nairobi, I think, for this one. Let's get on down to Kenya Town. But nah, we should. I think the landscape. Hold on. Is this the biggest thing here? Taifa. What's it say here? Inspector. That's a curious car for an inspector. Let's see if we can find a place called Taifa. Shaped. The flower shaped like the outline for Kenya. I saw the word port as well, so I'm wondering if it could be on a port somewhere. Maybe Mombasa's a better guess. Oh, did I see the word Ukunda before? I think I did. I'm just going to go for this. It was north of Mombasa in this place here called Malinda. All right, pretty good first round. It did have the country. No cat, but we've got a cattail here. And oh, wait, here's the rest. They've tried to protect this cat's price and blurred it out. This cat has been let outside and looks like it's going to kill this native duck, which is sad. Don't let your cat kill birds. Wiped out huge amounts of native birds and other animals in Australia, sadly. Don't do it. It's not the cat's fault, it's your fault. All right. I guess this is in Paris. Seeing some French. EI can verify in the chat. So let's get down to Paris town. I learned something about the way the city's arranged from Servo Sunnies, and I'd never noticed before, but what is this word? An impossible French word, the AR, which is like suburb. I'll put it on the screen. I'm not going to say it. I won't humiliate myself. Anyway, it starts with one in the middle and then it moves out in this shape, which is curiously the shape of a snail. That is a cool fact. Thank you, Servo Sunnies, for sharing that one with me. Now I get to share it with the rest of the world. You're probably new. All right. Where are we going? I just had this horrible feeling I wasn't recording. So I just had to quickly look and have a quick burgering break, and we're recording. So all is well. I can't remember where this church is, but I also I'm going to chuck it right in the middle of the pristine river. Pristine rivers of not Paris, because there are other places in the world. Oh my God. There were no European number plates on those cars. There are other places in the world that speak French. I just saw Notre Dame and thought it's gotta be, but there's other places called Notre Dame, Notre Dame. Anyway, it was Quebec because they too speak French. And Notre Dame in Quebec. I guess Notre Dame is just a word, isn't it? All right. They also have a cathedral called Notre Dame. I don't feel that silly, but I should have looked for more clues. That was a cat stitch up. I was stitched up. Disappointing round. Never mind. Here's a cute cat in some graffito in a mountainous town. My first thought was somewhere in South America, because I thought I saw yeah. Base Naval Armada Argentina. All right. I suspect this is somewhere in Patagonia then, based on the. I didn't mean to move that, guys. Give me a break. The mountains and the mountains and the word Argentina on the sign and something else. I can't remember. The Spanish, whatever. The flatness and the coldness. Patagonia. We've got a naval base. That's quite useful. Armada Argentina naval something. Ooh. So what side would you put in? This is the mountain side, so it must be in here somewhere. That's all Chile there. Can I get out to the ocean? There must be a route out, right? I reckon it's going to be down here somewhere. Wait, no, it can't be because that is Chile there. I suppose they could, it's definitely Argentina because of the black dot on the number plate. Is this Argentina in here? Oh, look, I saw that word. Assure. Don't say it. Handy. Airport. Naval base. Surely I can find that. Clouds to the left of me. Cars to the right. Here I am. Stuck in the middle of Chile and Argentina. All right. Find this. Surely I can find this. Let's just have a quick look back here. What is this building called? Oh, look. Let's go for some direction clues. The road, east to west, slightly. Cartel. We know we could find it if we wanted to, so we're just gonna. Yeah, 5,000 points. Well done. Well done. Well done, us. Did I look for the cat? I didn't, did I? No, I did. Doesn't matter. No, it was a cute little pink cat. I do remember. And not seeing a cat here. Seeing some cool tile work. I like that. This is a cool little Casa Pombal. Tempo que Spanish or Portuguese. I think this is Portugal. I said that before I zoomed in. I said it before I zoomed in. You all saw. Yeah, and we have the classic Portuguese number plate scenario here too. Blue on the left, yellow on the right. Here I am. In Portugal, we're looking out at, looks like a river, slightly mountainous. Oh, and we found our cat. It's got the tail up. It looks furless. It is just a drawing. So, Portugal, river. It's probably just somewhere. Yeah. Wasn't, doesn't matter. It was in this town and it wasn't the river. Well done, us. On to the final feline. This one is hanging on for dear life. And we're in Australia. Got the pet barn entrance here. It's where I used to pick up my chicken food. There's a little chook here. Little fish with one giant eye. It looks gacked, and this little black cat hanging off dear life. And of course, the old telecom phone box. These phone boxes still exist and you can make free calls from them. Pass it on. Mayfair House, Comlink, Australia. Where in Australia are we? Got white number plates or pink? Westco. Got the phone number. It's a mobile phone number though, so that doesn't help with finding the location. There's a Bendigo bank, but don't let that fool you. Those banks they're everywhere, not just Bendigo. And this sure isn't, I didn't say that. It's not Bendigo. There's no way. They would never roll palm trees. Children in Bendigo certainly would be shorts either. This looks like somewhere northern. Just wish I could see a place name. Florists, insurance brokers. I missed a place name. Westco, big old windmill, Kings. So frustrating. I hate getting Australia and not knowing, not getting it right. Makes me look like a fool. What does that say? Bakeries, positive bakeries. Not a place name. Yeah, so I was thinking rural Queensland. Do we see them on the plate colors? We're at Queensland clues. Got the wooden poles, ready cars. Put an email or something on your business tax and advisory sign, Mayfair House. Lots of palm trees, enriching the lives of older Australians. Where are you enriching them? Click and collect dogs, the mountain bikes, the HJs, white cab, puppy school. They're loving their dogs up here. Is this like Cairns or something? Geoguessr, Westco used cars, Westco. Oh, it says it right there. It is Cairns. Look at me go. All right. Cairns is way up. We're near the HJs. Maybe there's probably more than one HJs. More than one HJs in Cairns. We're amongst the mountain. Very lispy today, aren't we? Conservation Park. We're in the main drag somewhere. Can we be bothered? I don't think we can. I don't think we can. Coconut Village Caravan Park. I lived at this caravan park briefly when I was traveling my family around Australia. Interestingly, relating back to the phone cards, this is where I was at my peak phone card collecting day, and I used to wake up early to collect them from the caravan park phone box. Maybe I'll go and see if it's still there in a moment. We'll trip down memory lane. Yeah, let's just pick. Anyway, yeah. I remember when I remember I think it was this caravan park. It might have been another one. It might have been Mount Isa. In the middle of the night, we heard a scream and learned the day after that a woman had gone to the shower blocks at the caravan park and stood on like a big python, like a boa or something. So that was alarming. Got the results. Good results, except the Quebec Paris faux pas. Never mind. Let's move on to cakes, candles, my G. Wait, we're going to see if that caravan park phone box is still there. Is that where I used to collect them? No, I think it was a caravan park in Darwin. Let's look at this caravan park anyway. I spent a lot of time here. So they've rebranded slightly. I do remember it having a cool water slide. I was a caravan park kid for a while, zipping around the coast. Let's see, maps. Where is it? I can't even see it. Does the Google car go into caravan park? Looks like somebody has. Coconut Boulevard. Oh, this does look a little familiar. They didn't have these cool little cars to get around in though. I had to ride my push bike. Pushy, sorry. I do remember it had a very cool pool. Let's go check that out. This is it here, I think. No, that is not it. That's still a pretty cool pool. Might be confusing caravan park pools. I have a tennis court. I think I collected the cards in Darwin. It's a fascinating diversion for you. What the caravan park was called. It was next to this big racetrack. Turns out there are a lot of caravan parks here. Who knows which one it was? Yeah, like I said, it was next to a racetrack, unless I'm remembering something incorrectly. Racetrack. That Liana Recreational Park. When I was in Darwin, I went to a school called Liana School, so perhaps Caravan Park was near here. I reckon it was this one. I wonder if this was the track out here. Confused. I just remember a car speeding down it when I was cycling. Yeah, this is looking like the place. Let's have a little look. Less fancy than the Coconut Village. No, not many photos of the interior. Anyway, there was a phone box somewhere around here where I would source. Yeah, this is the caravan park. There you go. Cool. Caravan parks are extremely fun to cycle bikes around. The cat in question has come out for a treat, a burgering. A burgering? All right, I just need to take a quick shadow break. Bear with me. All right, Shadow the cat is chowing down on some cat treats. You can hear his soft crunch in the background, I'm sure. Now, why am I here? What am I doing? Why did I want to show this? I can't remember. The phone box. Again, I might be mixing up phone boxes, but I don't think that I am. Let's type in phone box. Would they still put them on Google Maps? There's the school I went to, Leon School. My school uniform. They went to great effort to blur a photo of a cat, but all these children are not. All right, well, let's quit it and get back to what we were doing. Yeah, so an okay score on cats. Let's get on to Kate's candles. My G. Got to turn off no move again. Promise I won't. Wellesley Park, left-hand drive. My first thought was New Zealand. I promised I did anyway. I'm sorry. Ooh. Got Stoby Pole. There are Stoby Poles in New Zealand. There are also Stoby Poles in Tasmania. And of course, there are Stoby Poles in South Australia. My first thought was, I think this is a bummer. I just don't know. Is that like a rocket? This isn't ringing any bells to me. I feel like this might. Hold on, I saw it. Is that a flag? No, that number plate isn't helping either. I know. I'm pretty sure they have the blue sign. That is a cat tearing up a piece of furniture, in case you're wondering. I think the blue is. I think this is. Oh, how annoying. I think it's New Zealand. Imagine if it was like Geoguessr's hometown. That would be hilarious. Or is it the Adelaide Hills? What an embarrassment. My immediate thought was New Zealand. So many Stoby Bowls, though. They do have them. They do. Whoops. If it was between New Zealand, Tasmania, and Adelaide, I wouldn't be picking South Australia or Adelaide. It's not the right vibe. You know what though? That's a possum guard. Is it the possum guard? I think it is. Possum guard on a Stoby pole. Really, that can only. I feel like it has to be Tasmania then. This could be Hobart. Wait, is this? Yeah, this might be that mount. Actually, this is Hobart. That pole, which I've lost now. I've seen that pole. It is a treacherous drive up here. This is definitely Hobart. My bad. That is embarrassing. We got there in the end. I'm going to show you that pole up close. It's cool. Let's just get this one first. Whoa, close call. Close call. What? Oh, look. Wellington Park. You can see they've also confused themselves. Mount Nelson, I think, is what we're seeing. No, are we? Is it the signal station? No, I'm unsure again. Must be Wellington Park. Why am I struggling so much with this? What is that mountain called? I think it is just Mount Wellington. It must be. What else could be up there? That's if it's Hobart. We're looking north. Mount Wellington's off that way. So yeah, we must be looking down at Hobart. Probably around here somewhere. I know, because that's the Mount Nelson signal station. That's what I'm thinking of. And then we're over here somewhere. It's not that far away. I reckon we're up here somewhere. We'll just go here. We're looking at Wellington Park and Mount Wellington. Here's the lattice tower. Let's have a look. Postmaster General Tower, is that what it's called? It's bigger than, oh, there it is. That's what we were looking at. Yeah, pretty cool little spot up there. All right, let's get going. Gonna make our way through cakes and candles, my G. Was that the candle? Candle on the hill? That might be what they were referring to. All right, I love this. Then a little staircase. In some accommodation. Green exit sign. I wonder if these are all going to be in this person's G. Got a little pier here, appearing near. Fire extinguisher. Looks like it's just painted onto the wall. That is not a plug that I would associate with Australia. Therefore, this is well done on the crap map location. It is truly crap. I have no idea where we are. Green exit sign though, and maybe the clue is here. This is just a stock image of a pier. That is throwing me. Power plug meta. Should I go for it? Or should I just pick? No, I'm not. I'm going to pick somewhere silly. I'm going to pick Scara. Yes. Look, it was so annoying. Where is this? All right, so someone's evidently uploaded an image on a ship. I think it was a boat, and yeah, placed it on the map. There's nothing out there. A stitch up. Never mind. Cats and candles, my G. Where might this be? Curious. Very curious. Took a the person. Warmly dressed. Green bin. This person. Talking on the phone in the car. I didn't mean to move then. Sorry. Sorry. Dude, Garfield. New Balance. Alright. My first thought was Georgia because of the unique script, but I don't know if it matches. It doesn't. Which brings me to Armenia. That probably is closer. It is closer. This must be Armenia. Or could it be? No. I think Armenia, and we will go Yerevan, here of the capital. We'll go here. Right near the Lavash restaurant. It's Georgia. Did match. I don't think it did. Never mind. Here's a nice location. Butterware. Like a nose. Smooth rocks. Should we check the sun? It's not helping. Sun is in the north. Is it glaciers here? I'm going to say Greenland. That is... yeah, that's my guess. Go down here. Ah, classic. It was Antarctica. All right, let's end this horrible round of crap map with the curious title. Interesting. I'm going to say somewhere in Russia for this one. Not a bad guess. It's a bad guess, but better than the last one. 11,000 points. What a disgrace. Let's go to Men in Sunglasses visit Lady Di's grave. What a curious map. They weren't kidding. They weren't kidding. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't know where she's buried. Somewhere in the garden in here. They've made it quite easy for us. Yeah, we'll just go here. All right, nice. 87 points. Same man from before. Or is this just lots of uploaded selfies placed here? This is probably the most niche map I've ever played. Geoguessr. See if it's a different man. He had a nice pair of speed dealers on. Yeah, they're different men. Everyone. What a niche map. I like how niche this is. Is there a pirate ship at Lady Di's, at Princess Diana's gravesite? I guess a lot of people are visiting and they need some entertainment for the kids. She might like that. Oh, it's the memorial playground, I'm guessing. Maybe it's like a little nod to Peter Pan and being young forever, all of that. She obviously died, yeah, quite young. Slightly better score. It's another guy, he's got the sunnies up top. Another pair of speed dealers. He is at the Boardwalk restaurant that we're now so familiar with, having been here all this time. I saw it before and I can't find it. Doesn't matter. We're going to go here. Nice. 10. Here we go. We got another. I know this is Fortunato again, but the dealers. He's got the selfie stick. He has included a loved one in this photo, and I think we're right at the edge of her memorial here. 5,000. My first 5K today for Men in Sunglasses visiting Lady Di's grave, right at the edge of her memorial, sunken garden, pond, and statue. Yeah, that's got to be the most niche round of Geoguessr I've ever played. Let's move on to Servo Mate, then we're going to power through Yum Yum Dinner. Let's go, Servo Mate. All right, we just had to take a quick burgering vape break. Now, here we are. Servo Mate. We're in some liminal space in Australia. I'm presuming outside a shopping centre or something. It's hovered over this section. I don't know. Brisbane. over the 2032 Olympic Games. All right, servos, mate. Creek area, please keep out. You do not want to fall through that ice. Got a cluesy here. Boobaroo. Subaru. Not Boobaroo. Avalanche area. I see. There's an avalanche. You go there. Avalanche doesn't happen here, of course. Peroni, kiddos, something. Australian stop sign. Perisher. That is in, yeah, it's in Sydney somewhere. Actually, don't know where Perisher is. I don't know. It's not in the Bliss now. No, it's in the Kosciuszko National Park. That makes way more sense. Ugh, never mind. Curious. Very sparse looking. Wooden poles. Wooden poles, though, with... No, that's too low. And what if there's no possums out here? There are definitely no possums out here. Very new looking road. Big lake. Flat. All right. North to south road. I was thinking that it could be somewhere near this lake, Katitunda. It is going northeast slightly. Be any of these joints, couldn't it? Let's say it's somewhere here. Okay, so they were possum guards. Possum guards in Tassie. But what are the possums doing out here? Do they just put possum guards on all of them? There's no possums out here, surely. So where in Tassie is this? I didn't know Tassie got this big lake. That is very dry there. I would not have expected that at all. That was not a landscape that I associate with Tasmania. A pool sponsored by Lipton Tea. Keep watch. Prevent your child from drowning. It's the least you could do. It's the least you could do. Multi-lane swimming pool here. Cool little frog water park sitch. He's wondering if it's safe to dive there. We've got some wheelie bins. Hopefully we can see a council website on them, but we cannot. Maybe there's some details on here. It says physically check up on your children. Don't just text them and say, are you here underwater? If lifesavers are off duty. Frog. Look, maybe that's a cane toad, and they're quite prevalent in northern Queensland and northern New South Wales. They're making their way downtown, as Missy would say. Let's just say it's somewhere outside of Brizzy again. But it was actually in Brizzy. Good guess, me. That cane toad really saved us. Are we in Perisher again? I think this looks a little bit more like Falls Creek or something, does it not? In the Alpine National Park. We'll just say it's Falls Creek. This was a buller. Yes, that's okay. I feel like I got a better score than that. I feel like I did okay. All right. Final map of this thrilling round of random place generator and same name. Same name place game? No, random place generator and crap map spectacular. Hungry diners, yum dinner. Let's roll. All right. So is that rose petals on the floor? No, that is just a style of carpet. Don't know where the yum dinner is. This is interestingly decorated hotel room. We've got is that like Holly Golightly and Dunno, and is that Munro? And it's weird. The person that posted this is someone called Frank Cosgrove. It's a television brand, Telepanasonic. No exit signs. Yeah, very unusual bedhead there. 3 towels, sink, very curious carpet, and a clear perspex resin chair. Can't see it. Oh, that is PowerPoint there. Is that like a UK PowerPoint? I think it is. I'm going to go London. And then, okay, there you go. Where are we? The Ouija's Pizza in Obyanovki. Got that. The Melodia Snack Bar. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. I'm extremely sorry. I keep forgetting. I need to turn off moving so this doesn't happen again. But while I'm here, Potrovini Pri Zdravi. I think this is going to be Romania because I thought I saw Italian language and now I'm thinking, going to go Romania. Let's get embarrassed. This place. Oh, close. Not that embarrassed. Got some nags out here, some lovely looking horses. I'm looking out a window at these horses. This is a gum tree. or eucalyptus. Might be in a little Airbnb here. Where's Yum Dinner here? Cool. Little shot from the spa. I don't know if I feels immodest to get undressed in front of a horse for some reason. Cool. Where would Daryl Braithwaite go for a little weekend away? I think somewhere in Victoria. I'm gonna say this is somewhere like we'll go like somewhere near Warburton. That will do. Hey there. Hey there, great guest. I know my horse paddocks. I was just not too far from King Lake, near Chum Creek, Steels Creek, Tarrawarra, and Yarra Glen. All right, next. Oh, we have some turgid or turbid? Turbid is the word. Were the first two rounds Australia? I cannot remember. Let's say Germany for this one. Yeah, good guess. And it was in this place here called Ironwood. Maybe that's why the water had a brown or red hue because it's called Ironwood. Billion latitude points. Let's go to the next one. Cow down. Chilling. Yeah, he's chilling. These cows are fine. Is this the dinner part? This person into big meat? I like this building. This is cool. Yeah. I guess my first thought was India for this one. Cows? Like they're not living in terror, they're just hanging out. And is this perhaps a sari on the line? I don't know. We will go for somewhere in slightly southern India. Yeah, this place here, all right, was much further north. At least I got the country. Let's check out the results. Did better on that round than the servo round, which is primarily in Australia. Yeah, thus concludes another thrilling episode of Geography Stories. Stay tuned for a very special episode coming up soon. Hooroo.